All right, welcome back, guys. This is James again. I'm still here with my co-host, Jason.
Hello.
And we are the Geeks and the Atomic Goat. So we just want to do a real quick Meet the Cast video, kind of give us a little bit of background about us. The first episode was a trailer to kind of give you an idea of what to expect of the show, and we want to tell you a little bit about ourselves so that you can kind of get to know us a little bit, know what we're interested in, and what we kind of, what to expect that you'll see from us, because we do have kind of geeky personalities. So let me do this first. I'm going to give Jason the opportunity first to go ahead and introduce himself. And Jason, tell us what makes that geek brain tick of yours. What are you interested in as far as comic books, movies, anything geekdom?
Well, I was the true product of the 80s. I grew up with Mel Brooks. I loved Mel Brooks. Reading actual comic books, playing games that were ridiculously hard on the Nintendo. I mean, I started on the Atari. I remember playing River Raid on a black and white 13-inch TV in my sister's room and just thinking that this is the coolest thing and how could it ever get better from here. And then, we got the Nintendo and we were playing Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers and just thinking how amazing all this was. But one thing I will say is when I was younger, they actually made games hard. And I think in a way that was better because, one, we got to get out and do things. After you played a game for like an hour and you've died for the umpteenth time, you wanted to go outside. But now they have checkpoints and, they've just dumbed it down so anybody can play a game and it's easy to lose yourself for hours. But I mean, I'm guilty of it too. On my day off, I can just kick back, relax, and especially like Starfield, anything like that. Any Bethesda game, I can just envelop myself in and just lose yourself. Because, Bethesda makes an amazing universe every time they make a game. I mean, just anything and everything. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. I would love to see a movie that got, an intertwining of Star Wars, like Data versus a Jedi would be awesome. I mean, I'm sure the Jedi would win because Jedi are used to fighting with droids, but these are the scenarios that run through my head. Just anything and everything. I am your stereotypical geek. I grew up on sci-fi, the cheesier, the better. And, even to this day, there's some things. Don't even get me started on the last episodes of Star Wars. I just can't believe they did that to them. I think that was movie abuse, and I won't stand for it. But Disney, ever since they took over, they've redeemed themselves in a way with, say like The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett. I mean, there's just a myriad of amazing little stories that I'm enjoying. And the fact that, they're combining not necessarily universes, but the storyline, like with Star Wars Rebels and Ahsoka. And, it's really cool to see how they're putting those puzzle pieces together and allowing you to kind of live in a more story fluid, like, universe, anything and everything. I'm a fan. I can't help it. I'm a nerd. Or I'm a geek, I should say.
Yeah, you gotta remember, we're geeks, the geeks.
I'm a geek.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jace. I'm a fan of all those as well. And you're talking about Star Wars versus Star Trek. I was just thinking about the Borg assimilating a Jedi.
Oh, Jesus.
Or assimilating the Death Star.
But see, I don't think the Borg would actually utilize, because they're there to assimilate and, take over. And the Death Star will just destroy. But I guess, you know what? The Borg, if you're not worthy of assimilation, they just eradicate. So, there go. You would,
Well, I don't think they'd want to blow the whole planet up, because the planet in their mind is a resource, too, so.
Yeah, but they build, interspatial nodes. We saw that in Voyager.
True. I mean, the Death Star would be a good weapon against species A472.
Well, I mean, A472 essentially has their own Death Star. They just, stack a bunch of ships together and interlock their power and shoot it off.
Yeah, this is true. So this is the kind of geek interplay you'll see from us. We have a lot of geek knowledge from different movies and TV shows, and of course we'll kind of argue the finer points of the geekdom between each other. So that'll be fun to be able to do with you, Jason. Just as a real brief overview of myself, I am the same thing. I'm big into comic books. We started the Sleeve It or Leave It that originally started on Geeks on a Leash and then moved into being its own show with us as the hosts. And we review comic books. So we love comic books. This show, we are producing and creating it so that we can get our love of TV series and shows that we are very interested in. We're very much interested in video games. We would love to eventually branch out into maybe video games if these shows are more popular and we get some good feedback that you guys want to see us discuss different video games. We are fans of Fallout, Conan Exiles, Aliens, Fireteam, just a bunch of shooter games or survival games. We're going to all be about it. So we enjoy anything nerdy, basically, and we'll discuss that, and maybe we can do some crossover shows like with the Sleeve It or Leave It. If we find that we have a comic book that's based on a show, maybe we'll do a review on the comic book and then do a movie review here. We have a YouTube channel show called Ender Angel Geeks Unleashed, where we're going to take both the podcasts and we're going to put them into videos. So if it's the comic book review, we'll have scenes from the comic books. If we're talking about the movie reviews from here, we'll go ahead and add scenes from the movies that'll play in the backgrounds. You can listen to us here on Spotify, or you can also, check us out on YouTube. So we'll have those two different locations where you'll be able to check us out. Definitely here to entertain you.
That sounded dirty. We're here to entertain you.
I didn't say it like that. We're here to entertain you, big boy.
We're here to entertain you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, definitely check out the next episode. It's going to be Fallout Episode 1 that we're going to discuss. So check that out and give it a listen. If you do enjoy it, please give us a like and subscribe. And follow us every week. We're going to try to drop episodes every week.
Follow us every week or you're a lamoid.
Lamoid.
Lamoids.
Talk to you guys later.